This is BenQ GV30, the world's first portable projector with 2.1 channels speakers, a unique 135-degree projection angle, autofocus and vertical keystone correction, and Android TV built-in. Let's take a look. Usually, the BenQ G30 costs around £500 in the UK, but at the moment it is on sale. There is also a brand new, much cheaper GV11 model available, which has most of the features of the GV30 with just a few trade-offs. Check out the links and show notes in the video description down below for the latest prices and other information. First of all, let's do a quick unboxing. The device comes in a pretty nice looking box, and inside it you can find a high quality travel case and BenQ's Android TV HDMI dongle that is packed into a separate box. Inside the case, all of the items are packed neatly and safely, so it's convenient to take the projector with you when traveling. You get the projector itself, a removable side cover, a magnetic base, UK and EU charging cables and the brick, a remote control with batteries, a micro USB cable, a puck, and some paperwork. Design is one of the standout and my personal favorite features of the GV30 projector. Simply put it in the magnetic stand and adjust the angle of the projected image in a matter of seconds. You can rotate the device up to 135 degrees, which makes it super versatile and convenient to use. Watch your favorite content on any wall, ground, or even on the ceiling if you want to lay down and rest after a long day. Honestly, I mostly projected image on the ceiling as I found the viewing experience to be very good, and I can do it with a TV. If the magnetic stand is not enough for you, use a 1/4-inch thread to mount the projector on a tripod. Moving the projector from one place to another is effortless thanks to autofocus and auto vertical keystone correction, which during my test was very fast and accurate, and it worked 10 out of 10 times. The built-in battery of the GV30 allows you to take the projector with you wherever you go and watch your favorite content for up to 2.5 hours. Use the supplied power cord while you are at home, so the projector is always fully charged when you want to take it elsewhere. I love the overall aesthetics of this projector. It fits the interior of my apartment and it simply stands out from the crowd of other projectors that usually have a pretty boring design. I also found the build quality to be excellent. Also, I found this leather carrying handle to be convenient and it also looks nice. The GV30 has control buttons on the top of the device, but I found myself using the supplied remote control most of the time because it has a lot more keys and it allows me to take complete control of the device. You can also control the projector using the app on your phone if you wish so, and this feature works without any issues. We have speaker grills all over the place, and that leads to another standout feature, a 2.1 channel audio system that has dual 4 watts mid-range tweeters with an 8 watts woofer. Bad sound can ruin even the best visual experience, and I have to say this is probably the best sounding projector I've heard, especially considering its size and relatively low weight. I can clearly hear the dialogues, ambient sounds and effects in the movies, TV shows, YouTube, and so on. Also, there is a good amount of bass and the volume output is very good, and that leads us to another highlight. You can use the GV30 as a standalone Bluetooth speaker. Overall, the sound quality is pretty amazing on this projector, and you can hear some audio samples at the end of this video. Sound is definitely one of the most important aspects of any audiovisual device, but video quality is probably the key aspect when choosing the projector. Well, 720p resolution and 300 lumens of ANC brightness are not the highest numbers in the industry, but in practice, I found the GV30 to produce much better looking image than most of the 1080p projectors I've used before. To me, it is not surprising at all because it's not all about the sheer specs of the device, it's all about the implementation and quality of components. For instance, BenQ spent quite a bit of time calibrating the overall look of the image and especially the colors, and I found them to be pretty accurate and vibrant. I also like the contrast, and overall, the picture quality is very good for all types of content I watched. The projection screen size can be adjusted from 30 inches to 120 inches, but I found around 80 inches to be an optimal size for my taste. There are quite a few connectivity options like HDMI, USB Type-C display, a 3.5mm audio out port, and DC in port. There is another secret HDMI port inside of the projector, which is used with the BenQ's Android TV stick. This little dongle can be called the brains of the projector. It runs on Android TV 10, it is super easy to set up and use, and it has a Chromecast built in. You simply need to connect it to the HDMI and micro USB ports and close the cover. The user interface feels fast and fluid, and you get all of the popular apps like YouTube, Prime Video, and you can download the new ones from the Google Play Store. Netflix is not officially supported, but there are very easy workarounds to make it work. For instance, you can simply cast Netflix via the laptop's Google Chrome browser, connect an HDMI cable including Roku and Fire TV, or use other apps from the Google Play Store. The projector menu allows you to adjust quite a few settings related to picture, sound, and general settings. You can adjust the brightness and choose from quite a few picture modes. My favorites are Cinema and Living Room. When it comes to sound, I like the Cinema Extra Bass mode, which does what it says, it adds a little bit of bass. You can also adjust picture settings manually and tweak general settings of the projector to your liking. Using Android TV is very convenient, but you can also stream content from Android, iOS, Windows, or macOS devices, and I found this feature to be working without any issues. All things considered, the BenQ GV30 is a really nice portable projector that I've enjoyed using for quite some time now. The unique rotating design coupled with great picture and best-in-class audio quality are my favorite features of the GV30, and I have to say that the GV30 ticks all the boxes, it's been working great, and thus it can be easily called one of the best in class. Just before I sign out, audio tests never do justice, but here are a few of them, so you can at least have an impression of the projector's 2.1 channel speaker system. It was Linus, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video soon.
With powerful moving audio that transcends from channels to moving around you with pinpoint accuracy.